Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I should probably turn up the light actually. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late out of date. Hello, in the afternoon. Oh, well, already. I don't know. It's time for your late out of date, way above early morning. Smackdown, AEW Rampage, and Battle for the Belts. Ugh. So there are three wrestling shows. One of them was basically the same show, but it would call it Battle of the Belts. And this is what basically people would say that should be Rampage entirely. People say, that should have been Rampage, basically. That should have been, that's why AEW should have a 2-hour Rampage. That's literally what people say. And if they think that the shows are going to get better, if it's 2 hours, you are fucking kidding yourselves. Because how a 1 hour show is not enough to get ratings, and also when they're basically the same shit. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, it's time for your stupid triple for one review. Whatever. Triple garbage, I would say. These shows ain't popping or banging, I would say. Alright? We'll get to those. Why they're not popping and banging, as they say. Alright? Oh, Lord. I was busy to not be able to do the shows last night, and even when I came home, I was very tired to do it. So there you go. That's why I'm doing reviews now. And I know there's a lot of things that have been happening recently this week. Just unfortunately, let's just say it's not great that all these things are happening kind of wrong time. I'll try to do them eventually. I will say this, unfortunately, I'm probably going to be lacking in terms of the videos I want to do, because I'm going to be actually very busy in terms of personal reasons or whatever. I will upload a video eventually. I'll explain why, and you guys will understand why I won't probably do, like, consistent Well, it's not saying I'm not doing videos. It's just they're not going to be, like, for example, you're not going to see my face. Or you're not going to see anything, like, in terms of body-wise for a couple of weeks. Let's just say that, okay? But anyways, grab your Coca-Colas, drink magnificently any times of cola time, which I will probably be able to enjoy. Relax, but till next time, you know. But hey, it's not goodbye forever, you know, to my beautiful Coca-Cola and status glass, you know. Cheers, motherfuckers. But I want y'all to drink it in honor of me, all right? Oh shit, cheers, motherfuckers. My last review, drinking this magnificently, guys. Fuck it, why do I have to keep it a surprise? Okay, I'll just say it. The reason why is actually I'm getting surgery. The reason why I'm getting surgery is unfortunately I am, so, just to just say I have to get like a sort of revision done. And it's not going to be a big of a deal really, but it's just like, it just has to be done if I want to have a good functioning life, I would say. So yeah, it's like another nose surgery I have to get. It's to repair like the bones that basically they basically reformed. It was supposed to be successful surgery. It was a successful surgery at first, but then something like a nasal spur happened. Apparently, it does happen sometimes, but then now like they're gonna do a stronger surgery where it's like they're gonna open my nose and shit like that. So I won't be able to do videos as normally as I want to for more than the usual how I did it. We'll see what happens, and I won't be, unfortunately, apparently can't drink much caffeine, which cola has. Which I'm going to try to find a caffeine-free soda, if that's okay. Let me know if you guys had if you guys ever had nose surgeries before, and ever find a way to what to drink, if you need a cola rush, but yeah, there you go. So let's just say this is my last review doing a video in terms like this, or just by you guys seeing myself on the fucking camera for the time being, unfortunately. That's the sad state of reality. I'm getting it on Monday. The same day as Monday Night Raw. Oh my god. Yeah. What a way to start this shit week. You would think, like, if wrestling's so good, like, fuck, after a hard surgery, I would enjoy this. I would enjoy the show, maybe, to have, like, fucking something to watch that night. But no. It's Monday Night Raw. When has Raw ever been fucking great right after... Oh, but it was great, guys, before McMahon coming back. How? We'll talk about it, okay? So the show started SmackDown for you. So the show started with the Bloodline. I'm surprised that Roman was even on the show tonight or last night. I mean, they didn't advertise he was going to be on the show, but at least he's on the show. Like, God forbid he's on the fucking show. Like, fucking A. So the show started with the Bloodline. The Usos, they're throwing things around, apparently. They're trying to still act NWO. Like, why? I don't know, whatever. Reigns tells that we're going to start things off a little bit differently tonight. Reigns says he wants to hear from the Honorary Usos. Fans pop for Sammy when Sammy chants start up. Sammy goes for their goes about their wins on Raw and says the Bloodline are sending a message this year. Reigns doesn't really care about talk about this year. He wants to talk about what happened last year. Reigns brings up that last week's loss of Cena and Owens. Reigns laughs about some saying they lost, which isn't his DNA, and says that he didn't lose. Sammy did. Sammy shows a lot on the map, not his. Roman says he didn't lose, so he really doesn't care about it. But they're moving forward, but he can't figure out why Sammy called his shot when he guaranteed a win. Reigns says he calls a shot and always delivers without a problem, but it's embarrassing when you call a shot but then fails to deliver. Reigns asks if Sammy you want to be the tribal chief, and then freaking does Sammy want to be like Reigns, and does he want to be Sammy looked confused. It's like, and then he gets over like, do you want to be me or whatever? He says, you want to take over the Bloodline? Shit like that. He just says like that. It's like, yeah, I guess that, yeah, they're trying to build to that dissension between the Bloodline and whatever, which, in my honest opinion, again, like I said before, I don't even think fucking they need to have Sami Zayn kicked out of the Bloodline. I know all these smarks, they want to see their generical Steen team. It's like, I think that's just gay as fuck, and why? Especially when, like, how can you really fake the idea of Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn that they hate each other now? Sami Zayn did all he did to prove that he's, like, loyal to the Bloodline. I mean, I get it, sure, maybe, like, the whole scenario that, he gets betrayed, but Kevin Owens always has his back cliche. But it's, like, the end of the day. This is Sami Zayn's best character. Why break something that is so good? You know what I mean? If anything, I think a more convincing fashion of how would it make sense for Sami Zayn to leave the Bloodline and get like no longer be part of the Bloodline would make more sense. If eventually, let's say Roman does lose the titles at WrestleMania against The Rock or whatever, and let's say maybe after when Reigns is like gone, like taking a little hiatus, Sami Zayn basically becomes like a little bit of like in charge in terms of like he actually proves himself, does it all, whatever. And then maybe, even though this is like, if anything, you want to know how you fucking make Sami Zayn to a main eventer somewhat? I'm not saying he should be a main eventer for like full time, because I don't think he should be. And I don't think he's like that credible enough. But how you make Sami Zayn essentially maybe like a world shaping material, some sort of sense? Well, he's with the Bloodline. He freaking does it all. He actually, let's say, wins the titles, even though it would be like, what? Sami Zayn is world champion? In anything, this is like how you you basically do like a sort of evolution type of shit. Even though it's a bit of a ripoff, but it kind of is not bad in terms of sense. Maybe fucking, Sami Zayn win the fucking titles in the future, and then you have fucking the Bloodline betray him by the orders of fucking Roman Reigns. Maybe you could have a little essential like, yo, why would you want us to betray Sami? Like, that could be the difference here, that they don't hate fucking Sami Zayn, like, but he's being ordered by Reigns because he's that angry. Like, how dare he tries to take over the Bloodline? That could lead to shit with fucking the Bloodline, the Usos and Reigns again. You could bring up that whole Jey Uso type of shit. Heck, the future. Like, I kind of was always a fan of the idea. You could do a triple threat with the Usos and Reigns, three of them in a match for the title and shit like that, Something against Roman. That led to, like, Roman losing control of the Bloodline, and that's how the fucking, it all ends. Like, that's how the story ends, Shit like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, the main storyline that, The Rock basically, like, he beat Reigns Even like, well, why would you want The Rock being Reigns? But if anything, that was like that should be in the whole point, you know. That whole effort of wanting The Rock to come back, that should have been like the effort in some sort of sense, you know. Why isn't the fucking Rock? I don't know. Like, if you want The Rock so badly, he kind of should be the guy. If anything, he's like the only guy big enough to beat Reigns. Well, what does that mean for the titles after? Well, what you could do for the title, well, it's a simple thing. You have fucking, you know, maybe The Rock, like, he doesn't want to be the champion full time. He fucking relinquishes it, you know? Simple shit as that. And then you could have, you know, I hate to say it, but, you know, you could do a tournament or you could do a battle royal. Something like that. I don't know. But what does that mean for Sami Zayn? Well, Sami Zayn, you have him easily, maybe, like, this is why, like, I don't like that they're doing, so they're apparently doing Reigns, I mean, not Reigns, Sami versus Owens next week, unless they, in storyline sense, what they should do. I would like it better if they do, like, a stipulation match at WrestleMania, Sami Zayn and Owens. Why? And why do I want that match to happen instead of their tag title match? Because, again, this is the best character Sami Zayn's been doing. If anything, there's still more things you can do, possibly, that, if anything, makes more sense. I just think that the reason why people want to see them team up together so badly is because of these people who watch the indies and they're just smarks. They just want to see some stupid gay indie shit on WWE. And it's like, why wouldn't you want that? And it's just gonna lead to Sami Zayn being a stupid indie fucking schmuck again. Like, why would I want that? Why would people want that? I don't know what to tell you. But at the end of the day, I would be more in favor of Sami Zayn. Like, that's, if anything, that would lead to him being a world champion material. If anything. I don't know, that's my sense. And then, like, right, if, like, Sami was to lose the title, win the titles, he'll lose it because of Bloodline, and that will lead to, like, the match between them. You can always maybe do that, like, a SummerSlam. I don't fucking know. Even though, like, really, SummerSlam. You could even do it like a fucking rant. You could do it, like, Money in the Bank. You know, since apparently Money in the Bank is gonna... Yeah, so they're still doing Money in the Bank. And they're gonna do it in the UK. That's probably good enough to do in the UK. Make it something big time. Because, you know, really, like, SummerSlam, you want to do more, like, the two top best stars possible, right? Not really fucking... But, you know, you could do that even Money in the Bank or whatever, or something. All that kind of stuff, people. There's potential. And who should win Money in the Bank? I'll be honest with you, it should just be Edge or something. I don't know, my opinion. Or some fucking person who's not fucking a jobber, straight up. But yeah, Owens comes out. He says it's time for Reigns to take care of that problem. Well, yeah, he says, like, you know, it says Owens' problem isn't with Sami. It's with me. It's with Owens. You know, you got a KO problem, and it's starting to drive Reigns crazy. You know, says it's time for you, Reigns, to take care of that problem. Is to do something or run with the title on the line. And Reigns says, yeah, you know, you sure don't want to talk about Owens and just want him to go away and leave forever. And Owens says, like, you know, I'm in a great moment, I will leave, but not forever. I will see you, Reigns, at the Rumble, and I will see Sami whenever Sami manages to take his balls out of Reigns' pocket. I don't know, I just think it's annoying seeing Owens, I'll be honest with you. And I'm sorry, like, Owens is not this fucking baby face that I should go crazy over. Like, I'm sorry, it's just like, come on, a fucking fat guy, like, oh, yo, I'm gonna take you down. It's not fucking Austin fucking, come on here, come on. It's stupid. I don't know what to tell you. So they're doing, this is like their third time that they're going to face at the Rumble for the title on the line. Obviously, Reigns should win. But, there's got to be a stipulation. It can't just be a normal fucking match. That's why I was thinking, like, maybe, like, wow, this might be the reason why they're doing the Hell in a Cell match. So maybe, you know, this match could be inside Hell in a Cell. You know? Because, again, and hopefully this will be the last time we see Reigns and Owens. You know what I mean? So, like, why not? Let this be the last time they see each other. Why not? Hell in a Cell in the Rumble? Maybe this will make people intrigued. Apparently, people are saying it's going to be for Edge versus Balor. But, like, there has not... First of all, Balor was not on the show this past Raw. And there's been no build since fucking Extreme Rules between Edge and Balor. So how does that make any sense really right now, in my opinion? This shit should be building, like, you should still mention it, shit like that. And again, I don't know. At this point, I would not mind a match happening at WrestleMania now if it was Balor versus Edge. Maybe that could be inside the cell too. I don't fucking know. In my opinion, obviously, I want to see Edge versus Cena at WrestleMania, but I know this year is most likely is not going to happen because apparently WWE likes to do Logan Paul. He wants to face Cena, and WWE has like different plans. I do think in Edge's last WrestleMania, it should be against John Cena at least at a WrestleMania because they never faced each other at WrestleMania. Well, what about SummerSlam? They already faced each other at SummerSlam, people, at like back in 2006, and to me, that's not really a big match. Where, I mean, it is a big match, sure. Unless maybe, sure, you fucking do a SummerSlam and WrestleMania and SummerSlam, hell yeah. Okay, fine. What can you do? They're two big stars. Who cares? It's great. But I do think at least one time, maybe a WrestleMania 40. But the thing is, the problem, I didn't mention this, but there's rumors apparently that this is like Edge's last run, which I think, like, why? Don't leave Edge. We need you more than ever. Then wrestling will be complete shit. Well, wrestling is like literally dying because, like, I'm sorry, but if you want to talk about how wrestling died or how WWE, as we know, is gonna die, if it gets sold, I'm sorry. If it gets sold, it will die, and that's why I will do the video soon after this fucking video. Edge freaking. Like, Edge is one of the best things going, and it sucks that, unfortunately, he's not really on the show as, like, he kind of... I mean, I guess, like, you know, he's still somewhat a part-time, unfortunately, but if he's, like, on the show, he'll be there. It's like, why... If you really want Edge to be there, I think Edge wants to be there, I don't know, like, why aren't you giving him the money? Like, make people... Don't you want the show to get better? Like, fuck. I don't fucking know, but the main thing is, Edge should be on the fucking show. This fucking Bloodline story, I mean, this whole fucking whatever. The stupid Judgment Day storyline could have ended even, like, right now, you know? But no, it's still fucking going on. Which, I don't... But it's like, when you talk about long-term booking, this is not really long-term booking. It's like, okay, when you talk about long-term booking is Austin versus McMahon. Like, they've been in rivalry for a couple of years, and they ended freaking, you know, really in 1999 some sort of sense. Okay? But then they reconnected or whatever. When you take along long-term booking, is when a rivalry keeps happening every week until it actually ends. Not when, it ends like for this sort of time, and because either a wrestler is on a break or whatever, or injured. I mean, even if the wrestler's injured, you mention it. You mention Edge or whatever. I don't know. You can't just like call something long-term booking when it's not continuing weeks on weeks on weeks, and it just takes a break for like 5 months. You understand, people? And hopefully, who people actually fucking watch and think this long-term booking. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. In the end of the day, they should freaking fuck it. If you want to do Balor versus Edge, fine, and Edge should fucking win, not fucking Balor. By the end of the day, we should definitely see before Edge retires, Cena versus Edge at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40. Fuck it. There you go. That's your big match. WrestleMania 40. Edge versus John Cena. In my opinion, if you want to make shit make sense, if honesty, fucking last year should have been Edge versus Cena. Like, when you had, like, the main event where, come on, who's going to face me at WrestleMania? Like, really, AJ Styles has been on the show and really hasn't been, like, a babyface for that long, and we're supposed to care. Oh, but it's a dream match. You could always have done that shit other times. Imagine if Cena returned that night, and it's like, we don't see each other a long time. And you know what? I accept your challenge. Speak cancer. That could already been a way better match, a bigger match to see at WrestleMania than just fucking Styles versus Edge. In all honesty, and that fucking retarded ass heel turn. Boy, have not been right, and I still haven't uploaded a video about how I was right that Edge's heel turn made no sense. Look what happened. That fucking heel. Again, it made no sense. Edge turned that heel turn where, I will cheap heat the fans, and I will mention people are sheeps, and I'm mysterious. That even don't be wrong, sure. Ministry of Darkness, Brood. But yeah, he wasn't acting like the Brood or whatever, and then he's like, apparently, that's like saying the Ministry of Darkness, Undertaker's like, you know, your fans are destructor, you fans are no good. As opposed to evil, you're just a waste of your whole humanity. Imagine the Undertaker says that instead of actually being like, you know, Austin, you're a plague, or whatever. I don't know, it's like some example, you know, McMahon, I'm taking over the WWE, and you and your corporation will rest in peace. Let the purity of evil to guide you. Imagine if fucking that didn't happen. It's like, you know, you whole fans are just sheeps. It's time to obey me. Let the power and purity of evil to guide you. Come on here. Cheapy fans. And then and basing your feud on stupid shit. Come on here. You don't know how that makes no sense. I don't know. And obviously Edge should be world champion one time. I know I'm rambling a lot, but you know, again, Edge should fucking be world champion. Come on. Heck, have him be one to throne Reigns. If you want to have Money in the Bank happen, or whatever, you want to have how fucking Reigns loses the title, even if he beats even Rock or whatever. I mean, you could do that kind of shit. I don't fucking know. I think the Edge is one the only true guy. But should be Cody. Fuck you. Fuck you. If you think Cody is credible to beat Reigns and shit, no. It's only the fucking smarks that like him and think he's credible to defeat Roman. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's just a smarky thing to like. Cody's not credible. Like, come here. Like, come on. Like, he's lucky that he got injured. If anything, his luster would have been gone easily. And watch what happens. If Cody wins the fucking title, people say, I'm tired of Cody. I'm tired of Cody being the champion. He's just basing off his father. Like, basic shit we are saying already. Me and fucking all these people who are not smarks are saying. And then you're gonna say that shit, but then, you know, like, I don't know. Just, Cody should not be the champion, people. Just saying. Anyway, Santos Escobar defeats Kofi Kingston to help a Legado de Fantasma, blah, 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 I don't care. It's official, Reigns versus Owens happens. Yeah, so Santos defeats a former WWE champion. Can you guys believe that Kofi is a former WWE champion again? Like, how is he a former WWE champion and he's still, I don't know what to tell you. Same-Day knocks on the door of Roman's locker room, but Heyman stops him, says that he has to, that he just want to explain to Heyman that says it's not the time now to use a solo, walked up and they allowed into a room, and then Heyman recalls how he told Sami last week that he need to be the 3 steps ahead of all times, the island of relevancy, but even 3 steps down is the road of bad timing. Heyman says he still loves Sami and enters the room as Heyman then shuts the door in his face. Liv Morgan declares herself an entrant in the Royal Rumble, and she's going to be entering number 1. Why is she entering number 1? Why is she revealing it? Oh, because she has heart! So much for surprises. I don't fucking know. If that's really, I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. But yeah, again, Liv. So, again, it's bad enough. Like, listen, I'm already grown to the idea. Okay, fuck it. You're gonna do 2 Royal Rumbles now? Fuck it. I don't care anymore. You like to do this quality shit? Fuck it. Just don't say that people didn't warn you that this is why wrestling is shit. That no one really cares about women's fucking wrestling. I mean, I will say the only reason why I don't mind it as much anymore about this whole women's Royal Rumble shit is like if we see the old legendary fucking women stars and who are attracted more than the fuck. Like, if they just come back and prove, God, boy, are they more attracted than these fucking disgusting She-Hulks nowadays, then fine. You know, fuck it. Let me see a little fucking piece of ass. And let me see some piece of ass, you know, after a long time, you know. If you want to make this a legendary Rumble, you should call it a fucking legendary strip down Royal Rumble. I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, like, God. Who really cares? Like, great. No one legit cares about the Women's Royal Rumble, okay? It's literally just the WNBA type of shit. People care about the main Royal Rumble. This whole fucking equal shit has ruined everything, and now no wonder those shows are fucking long. Like, fuck it, eh? Because of this shit. I don't know what to tell you. And who cares? Like, whatever. Let that shit happen. Michael Cole with straight face says one of the reasons why last week's SmackDown was the most watched in 2 years was because of Ronda versus Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah, legit he said that. Legit he said that. And even the Smart said that was a bunch of BS. Even the fucking Smart says it's a bunch of BS. Cause come on. Raquel versus Ronda. And then because of Charlotte, people didn't know Charlotte was coming back, you motherfuckers. You think people are gonna be intrigued? Oh, Charlotte's coming back. I'm gonna watch. And if you think people are gonna fucking watch this show, or probably watch this show because of fucking Charlotte, you're fucking brain dead retarded. Charlotte. And Charlotte came out and she looked as manly as than ever. She basically has the same fucking entrance as Ric Flair now, or the same entrance music, because she has like new music now. Basically proving that it's a tranny. Proving that, it's Ric Flair in drag. The nature brand, 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 oh, the nature brand, the nature brand. It's time to go, not gonna look pretty penis now. The nature brand. I'm gonna. Nature brand, nature brand, nature brand. Woo, woo. Never seen run, never fly, just real. I tried this one. Never seen run, never fly, just real. Never did something. Yeah, you want to know the hammer clap? Hey, what's going on? Hey, look out, hey, what's going on, boy? Except it's fucking Charlotte Flair showing off his fucking clit dick. She's like, I am the woman. You want to see my clit dick? Andrade likes it. He's more, me and him, I paid him up real good. Yeah, you guys might as well get off my TV screen, please. Why are they back? Why is she back? I get why people fucking, complain about, like, oh, you say Sasha Banks reached her peak, what about Charlotte? I think both bitches reached their peak. No one fucking cares about these She-Hulks. Well, I'm not saying Sasha's a complete She-Hulk. She's just basically a fucking... She's basically just a... Like, what? She's like a meh chick at best. She has now ugly hair. She's balding. And it's like, and she sometimes have a fucking weird face. She has a butter face at times, so who cares? Or a duck face, I would say. Or horse face, really. They call themselves the horse women, they're the horse face women. God damn. The horse faces need to go, people. Seriously. And God, great. Now you have Charlotte back who can't fucking speak for shit. Like, seriously. Before that, Karrion Kross and Scarlett defeated Madcap Moss and Emma. This was like Scarlett's first match that she ever had, and it's great to see her. It's great to see her. Apparently she had a nip slip and I missed it. And then they put Mysterio's mask over Madcap Moss's face. I'm just thinking to myself, why does he have a problem with Rey Mysterio? And didn't he want to face fucking Roman before? Like, how does that make any sense? I know that, Roman is a heel, and then Karrion Kross is basically a heel. Then why? I don't know. It makes no sense. And didn't Karrion Kross still feuding with McIntyre unless that feud is over somehow? So what? They're tied, but they're end the feud in a tie, or I don't know. I don't fucking know, and I don't care. I just feel like, wow. What a fucking missed potential. You want to talk about how you create a new star? It could be Karrion Kross, and yet you managed to not do shit with him. Yeah, congrats WWE. Congrats Triple H, who's apparently in charge still and shit. I don't fucking know. Charlotte Flair comes, I'm the nature boy. Did you miss the queen? I missed her too. I missed her too. I could just, die in a helicopter. The nature boy, the nature woman. The queen. Oh, hail the queen. I'm queen, right? Yeah, just fuck off. He says, whether you love me or hate me, You know, you're generally surprised to hear the reaction of the last week, but when you cheer, boo, just woo, 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 thank you, bro. The only three things I have: passion, consistency, and dedication. Yeah, that's really dedicated, consistency, and passion. When you leave the show, that way you could fix your nip slip or whatever your fucking tits were draining because to prove that you fucking had no natural titties, and not just that. Freaking, I don't know, go marrying a guy when you're a guy yourself. Yeah, that's really consistent, dedicated, passionate for you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's justified to come out. Like, listen, I would understand if she comes back. Okay, you're gonna have a match. Won't it make sense? Like, why not? I don't know, build to that match maybe. Like, at least, like, heck, God forbid. I want a title match next week. And how does it make sense as Ronda case when she's the heel? And again, she has... I thought Ronda's a babyface. Like, I thought, you know... not Ronda, fucking Charlotte is a babyface. Wouldn't it be admirable to challenge the bitch next week? Or, like, why? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But really, at the same time when she retired, how stupid is that? I'm sorry. It's fucking stupid. Okay? God forbid. Maybe build to the match next week. I don't know. Heck, to the Rumble. Like... I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't care. Since Sonya Dyfield comes out, God forbid, a person from the LGBT community who actually is hot. Like, God forbid, have you ever seen a hot fucking lesbian in WWE and you have her? So God bless. The other one is Charlotte, who represents the LGBT in terms of trans, but, you know, whatever. So a good representative of the LGBT community comes out. She says that the hillbillies in the arena may not be bright enough to see Flair's lies, but that Vil does. I'll get it. You know, she bashing the heels. I mean, the fucking vans. Cheap shit. DeVille says that there should be an asterisk next to Charlotte's 14 reign and be to half that Ronda. Fans want Flair to whoop that track. I don't know what sense does it make. I don't know. But then DeVille says, Flair, I challenge yours for the Smackdown LGBT women's title, whatever. Let the best LGBT person win them all. And just because, you know, again, this is basically domestic violence. You got a natural woman versus a fucking trainee. How is that fair? I don't know what to tell you. And Ric Flair wins. Domestic violence ensues. There you go. She's still the fucking... For some reason, they show Cody Rhodes' vignette from Raw. Like, why? Why? Like, trying to make Cody... This is why... Didn't people complain about this shit with Reigns? And I'm surprised. Like, doesn't this like... This is Cody Rhodes. This is not a future star. Like, come here. Like, come on. And this wasn't this type of shit that made people hate Reigns. Like, come on. Whatever. Before, I don't know. A new vignette ensues, and she is training and learning more methods. Her new method is destruction, is the corporate clutch. I thought her mission was over. What? What is this shit? Like, what is this? Like, with this Lacey Evans. Like, I don't know. This is just a waste of time. Let's just say that. It's a waste of time. This Lacey Evans shit. That's all I have to say. Ricochet defeats Top Dollar to qualify for the Royal Rumble. Yeah, oh yeah. This is what I was trying to say or forgot when I was talking about Liv Morgan. So they're doing qualifying matches for the Rumble. With that logic, every match should be a qualifying match. But it doesn't make any sense. It won't make any sense if someone returns to the Rumble. Why is this a qualifying match? I don't fucking know. Hit Row shakes hands with Ricochet, but then they turn on him. To be honest with you, who is the heel here? Ricochet makes fun. So, like, isn't Top Dollar... Like, Top Dollar was like a babyface last week. Let's make fun of from his flip. Okay, apparently that's very babyface-ish from the fucking babyfaces last week. To make fun of their own supposed group. You know, their own supposed guy who's a fellow babyface. To make fun of him. And then, you know, they'll have a match and then you wonder why this guy gets angry. If anything, who is the fucking heel here? Who is the true baby face? If anything's Top Dollar because the guy says he got made fun of. Like, it should be like, oh, he makes a mistake, blah, 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 but how is he the bad guy here? God forbid the guy wants to be a fucking flippy flopper, because everybody, apparently, if you want to be liked by these fucking smarks, who probably are the only people that watch, really, apparently you gotta do a flip now. What he gotta do? Why is he the bad guy here? And he attacks Ricochet and all these stupid fucking shit row group, whatever. I mean, they're shit in general, but like, really, who's a true babyface and heel? Like, come on here. Great, the Ricochet faggot won. And then, Braun Strowman, and he just, I don't know, he's there. He's here to save the finger popping faggot. I don't know. Then Roman declines the apology of Sami when he gets called to come into the backstage, and he says, like he should be the one apologizing to Sami, and now says it's gonna be Sami versus Owens next week on SmackDown. Yeah, that's basically what happened, really. Like, Roman says, like, I'm the one, you shouldn't be apologizing to me. Like, you shouldn't apologize to Tribal Chief. That should be me, blah, blah, blah. Then the main event happens, which, yeah, so the Usos defeated McIntyre and Sheamus. Basically, or Bang Bros, yeah. So, backstage early on the show, we see McIntyre and Sheamus. They're at some bar. Apparently it was Jerry Lawler's bar. I don't know why I remember that. They're in a bar, like, they keep slapping each other. Like, it's supposed to be funny. Like, why is it funny? I don't fucking know. I just think it's retarded. Like, why are you smacking each other, people? You're trying to be like, yo, we cool, man. We're drunk as fuck. And like, fella, we're drunk as fuck. And like back in Ireland. Like, fella, and then freaking, you got freaking, and then they call themselves, we're the Banging Bros. Come on. The Banging Bros. We bang each other? Like, that's so, I'm sorry, that is the gayest fucking name you could come up with. Unless, like, your thing is you're banging chicks, then sure, you got the bars, y'all banging chicks, but yeah, so much for apparently them baby faces that they're married to each other, and you mentioned how McIntyre got married recently. I think it was McIntyre or Sheamus, I don't fucking know. Which on the other, they got married recently, but they fucking, bang. Unless that's their thing, like they bang chicks or whatever at the bars, then fine. But so much for them being babyface. I don't fucking know. But with the Banging Bros, it's gotta be banging fucking shitty. Seriously. Come on here. How is that get the fuck out of here. But we knew who was gonna win, because they were supposed to do this match. Oh, because this match is happening, because this match was supposed to happen a few weeks ago. So basically, we did the match that they were supposed to do weeks ago, and we already knew the outcome, so it was predictable, and it was basically the same shit we've seen before. It's not like this match was like a different stipulation to make us intrigued, or God forbid. It was just basically the same match. Oh, Sheamus' group came out to attack the Usos and blah, 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 or whatever, the Bloodline, whatever. Sheamus was able to fucking, I don't know, yeah, false finishes, shoes and whatever. And the Usos win. The match wasn't too bad. I mean, sure, it wasn't too bad. It was just like, I really didn't care much. The only highlight, and the funny thing, this has become a meme. The funny thing, and the highlight of this show was literally fucking, I gotta show you this. The highlight was literally Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn and Paul Heyman eating popcorn. Isn't that fucking sad? That should be the stupidest thing to fucking give a shit about. But it's one of those examples that it's naturally like, this is actually kind of funny. And I was like, wow. The idea of them, like, Reigns is supposed to be this fucking heel and shit like that, and yet he's eating popcorn. It's actually kind of funny. This is why, honestly, fucking no, you should not have Sami Zayn leave the fucking Bloodline. This is actually kind of comedy gold. And then fucking, when the fucking Usos, when he actually fucking threw the popcorn, and like, yeah, it's like funny, like, hell yeah. And fucking, when Reigns like, what? So it's actually, like, he was like fucking laughing like the Leonardo DiCaprio type shit, like, so, yeah. That was funny. That was fine. The opening and the main event was fine. It just goes to show that fucking the show in general is gay. No matter who else is in charge, because who the fuck is this shit without the stars involved? You know what I mean? So, there you go. That was SmackDown for you. SmackDown was pretty gay for the most part. I mean, they may have had some popcorn, but this show ain't popping at all. It was popcorn trash, along with some bang gayness. Holy shit. But anyways, let's talk about fucking AEW for you, right? Let's talk about the 2-hour fucking gay-ass rim jobs, huh? So let's talk about fucking Rampage. And Rampage was literally booked like a fucking... I'm telling you, these two shows are like jobber as fuck. So many fucking jobber shit, I tell you. And I'm just thinking to myself, why is fucking Darby Allin main eventing against Mike Bennett for no reason? Why is Kip Sabian, why is Orange Cassidy defending a title against a jobber that no one really knows? Besides them showing off like a few times and they haven't showcased him like a while. And they basically defending against a guy who looks like he's like one dose of meth, close to death and shit like that. Like, how does that make any sense? I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they'll all do benefits so you try fucking smoking some meth and die. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so here's how the show started for Rampage, or this whole... So let's talk about these stupid gay-ass AEW shit. So Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley defeated Top Flight. Again, who the fuck are Top Flight, and why we're supposed to pretend to give a shit? And this match was like 13 minutes. So in this match, there'd been like a fucking squash, and so much for Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, who's gonna be a fucking future world champion. Jon Moxley, a former world champion, and they're struggling to beat fucking jobbers. How does this make any fucking sense? I want to know. That Hangman has a paper, and this looks like a fucking cornball's promo. People are saying this promo's good. How is this good? I don't know what to tell you. Because it's just fucking, this guy can't cut a promo to save his fucking life. Hangman says he's clear. I'm clear to compete next week. I don't know. He's clear next week. Whoop-de-doo. Who cares? Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter defeats the Renegade Twins. These, I don't know. Let's just say I'm not impressed with their looks. Who cares? And this match was 8 minutes. So much for like a former women's or two women's champions, and they lose. Or they're freaking failing to beat the bitches. I don't fucking know. House of Black. They mentioned fucking Eddie Kingston, and why? Why should we care? What's the feud between this? Like, why are they feuding with Eddie Kingston? Like, why I don't care? Apparently, they've been feuding for weeks, and we don't see anything about this fucking feud. Why should we care? And it's just always like, House of Black, we're mysterious, we're mysterious, we don't like Eddie Kingston or whatever. I don't know. And they're all black. I don't give a fuck. Piero Peglacero. What kind of name is that? Apparently he was the former Dark Order member who turned heel and amounted to nothing, bullshitter. He defeated Sonoko in a 41 seconds, which God forbid this match was the shortest match of the show. God forbid we get a short match when a wrestler beats a jobber. Like, why aren't other matches like this? I don't know what to tell you. And he takes off the mask of the other guy, and I don't care. Additional matches and segments announced for Wednesday. Oh, wow. Bryan versus Takeshita. Or whatever. Take a shit. I might as well take a shit while this happens. Who fucking cares? Besides Marks. Big Bill and Lee Mar versus Jungle Hook. What kind of gay shit is that? We'll hear from the Jericho Research Society. Britt Breaker and Jamie, DMD, Tony Starr. I don't fucking. Jamie Hayter versus Saraya and Tony Starr. Hey, this fucking. The person who, I don't know, the fucking, was it? The fucking guy who does the announce team or whatever. He can't talk for shit. Whatever. Darby Allin defeats Mike Bennett in the main event of Rampage. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why this match happened? No story whatsoever. Who fucking cares? Then now we move on to Battle of the Belts. So Battle of the Belts. So basically this was like an extra hour Rampage, basically. It was essentially a 2-hour Rampage. So the Acclaimed, before they came out, they said they did their rap, which is always great. He says, Jeff Jarrett's worse than Vince McMahon. Because Vince McMahon's back and it's actually kind of funny. And they're always fucking funny. when they do their fucking raps. You know, I would give them that. They're all fucking great. They're entertaining when they do whatever. I want to like see what else they said. I don't remember what they said, but they basically could have fucking good rap. That's all I have to really say. And yeah, the match was fine. It just like I wish it was kind of hardcore-ish. You know, why not little weapons or whatever? There was a guitar used. The match was decent. You know, like you know, like whatever. Like, but then you got that rap. I don't know why. Why do they like to showcase this disgusting fucking who looks? My God, this bitch has like a manly face. So this RB Edwards bitch, like God forbid, like God damn, they always showcase this bitch as this like, oh, this cutting edge new referee who been the referee for this past few years. And like they act like she's like this fucking, you know, what a voice of reason or whatever. Like she's fucking old Hebner and like why? Who fucking cares about this cunt? Like get the fuck out of here. Why is this like God damn, like what a fucking ugly bitch, I'm sorry. She's like holy fucking A. Not a looker whatsoever. And boy, I'm starting to question, is he a tranny? She could be. No, seriously, this annoying fucking cunt, like, always fucking, like, be's annoying, like, you know, oh, it's RB Edwards! Like, why is she, like, so fucking, you know, why is she so fucking all important in AEW? Like, get the fuck out of here, no one cares. Besides Marks, probably they fucking into that training shit, I don't know. Oh, Sunday Duck wear the fucking referee shirt, and I don't care. Annoying fucking cunt. Jay Cargill defeats Sky Blue, and who fucking cares? The tension between Red Velvet and her, like why and who fucking cares? Except for next week on Rampage, it's gonna be Anna Jay and Tay Mello versus Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale in a street fight. I'm guessing their women are gonna bleed. I just hope the unattractive bitches doesn't lose. I mean, it doesn't win. What? No, my God. I probably jinxed it. Let's just say, let's hope the hot chicks win, okay? Not these fucking disgusting dykey bitches. And then, oh wow, next week, Eddie Kingston Ortiz versus the King of the Black Door. Like, what the fuck? I don't fucking care. And in the main event, Orange Cassidy defeats Kip Sabian to retain this stupid all-elected championship match. Why did this match in? Like, what's... Oh, the story is that some bullshit. I don't know. Who fucking cares about Kip Sabian versus Orange Cassidy? And why was this the main event? Great, Orange Cassidy feuding with a guy who's like a fucking rock band meth addict on a fucking stupid boy band who probably might fucking kill himself, whatever. The guy looks like a fag. Everybody in AEW look like faggots, but like, come on here. Ay. That was like the main event of the AEW shows. Like, ay. Really, so fucking Darby Allin defeating Mike, whatever. Fucking Mike Bennett, stupid or whatever. They're basically the fucking faggot who's married Maria. And that's the main event for no reason for Rampage and Battle of the Belts. You had a fucking legit like a cruiserweight match main event to show where you could have legit maybe have them Acclaimed and Jeff Jarrett main event to show, which would have been a more impactful main event if anything. I don't know. I don't care. I just think these entire shows are shit. Fucking these shows ain't popping, bro. All they do is actually basically they are banging bros. They're banging bros legit. They're banging each others. They're not fucking men. A lot of these fucking faggots in modern day wrestling are trash. They're not, because again, have you not seen these people? They're all kissing each other, being sexual deviants. They're not fucking straight at all, and they're gay, and they're all doing gay banging shit. Like, come on here. What happened to men nowadays? What happened to fucking cool wrestlers? That's why I'm the same people just keep real, get your games claws, man. Spy me some bitches, go, show shit. That's what I say. Till next time, peace out, bye.